Here is a summary of Part 1. In the village of Poundioum, Amina and Sika are best friends despite their mother's differences. Amina, the humble daughter of the revered healer Madiya, is loved by all. Sika, the daughter of the wealthy but envious Mousiba, is torn between her loyalty to Amina and her mother's jealousy. Mousiba poisons the village chief and frames Amina, but Sika, racked with guilt, confesses the truth. Together they confront the chief and reveal the true culprit. As the chief listened to Mousiba's plea for mercy, a sudden memory flashed before Madiya's eyes. Years ago, before Amina was born, Madiya had a younger sister, Samaraka, who was lost to the family under mysterious circumstances. Samaraka was known for her kindness and beauty, and she was once betrothed to a powerful village chief from a distant land. But before the marriage could take place, Samaraka disappeared, leaving behind only a cryptic note. Madiya never stopped searching for Samaraka, but as time passed, she accepted that her sister might be gone forever. Now, looking at Mousiba, something clicked in Madiya's mind. Mousiba's eyes, the way she moved, the faint scar on her hand. Could it be? Was Mousiba really Samaraka, her long-lost sister? "Mousiba!" Madiya called out, her voice trembling with a mix of hope and fear. "Where did you come from? Who were your parents?" Mousiba looked up, confusion and suspicion in her eyes. "Why do you ask?" "Because," Madiya said, stepping closer, "I believe you may be my sister, Samaraka." A hush fell over the crowd. Mousiba's eyes widened, and for a moment she seemed genuinely shocked. "What are you talking about? I have no sister." Madiya pressed on, ignoring Mousiba's denial. "You disappeared years ago on the eve of your wedding. You left a note saying you were going to start a new life far away. But now I see that you didn't just leave. You changed your name and hid your past. Mousiba, you are Samaraka." The villagers gasped, and the chief looked at Mousiba with renewed interest. Could it be true? Had Mousiba been hiding this secret all along? Mousiba's face twisted with emotion. Finally, she broke down, tears streaming down her face. "Yes, I am Samaraka. I ran away because I was afraid. I didn't want to marry the chief. I wanted freedom, so I left and created a new life as Mousiba. But in my pursuit of power and wealth, I lost myself. I lost the values that our family held dear." Madiya's heart ached as she embraced her sister. "Why didn't you tell me? I was ashamed," Mousiba sobbed. "I thought you would hate me for abandoning our family." And as time went on, it became easier to stay hidden than to face the truth. The chief, still weak but now understanding the full depth of the situation, spoke with newfound clarity. "Mousiba, or Samaraka, you have a long road ahead to redemption. But with your sister's forgiveness, perhaps you can find your way back to the person you once were." Mousiba nodded, humbled by the chief's words and Madiya's unexpected love. "I will try, I promise." After the shocking revelation, the villagers began to disperse, murmuring about the dramatic turn of events. The village square, once filled with tension, now buzzed with a mix of disbelief and curiosity. Amina and Sika, still reeling from the events, walked away from the crowd, seeking solace under the ancient baobab tree where they had shared so many moments together. As they reached the tree, Amina turned to Sika, her expression soft but searching. "Sika, how are you feeling? This has been such a heavy day." Sika, eyes still red from crying, looked down at her hands. "I don't know, Amina, I feel so confused. My mother, no, your aunt, has lied to everyone, including me. I grew up believing in the things she taught me, and now I find out it was all based on fear and jealousy. I don't know what to believe anymore." Amina gently took Sika's hands in hers. "It's okay to feel lost right now. What matters is that you had the courage to tell the truth, even when it was hard. That's something I've always admired about you, Sika. Your ability to do what's right, even when it's scary." Sika looked into Amina's eyes, finding comfort in her friend's unwavering kindness. "I don't deserve your friendship, Amina. After everything my mother did, everything I let her do, I don't know how you can still stand by me." Amina smiled softly. "We've been through too much together to let this come between us. Besides, this isn't your fault. Your mother or Aunt Samaraka made her own choices. But now, we have the chance to help her find her way back to the person she was meant to be." Sika nodded, tears welling up again. "You're right, Amina, but I still feel like I've lost something, like I've lost the mother I thought I knew." Amina squeezed Sika's hands. "Maybe you have, but maybe you've also gained something, a chance to help her rediscover who she truly is. And you won't be alone in that. I'll be with you every step of the way." Sika hugged Amina tightly, letting out a sigh of relief as the warmth of her friend's embrace enveloped her. "Thank you, Amina. I don't know what I would do without you." As they pulled apart, Amina looked up at the baobab tree, its thick branches spreading protectively above them. "Do you remember when we used to sit here and talk about our dreams? We always said we wanted to do something great, something that would make our village proud." Sika nodded, a small smile tugging at her lips. "Yes, we dreamed of being heroes, like the ones in the stories your mother used to tell us." Amina grinned. "Well, I think we've already started on that path. We may not have fought monsters or found hidden treasures, but we've faced something just as challenging, standing up for the truth and helping our village heal." Sika smiled back, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. "You're right, Amina, and maybe, just maybe, we can help my mother, or Aunt Samaraka, become a part of that story too. A story of redemption where even the darkest heart can find light again." Amina nodded, her heart swelling with hope. "Together we can do anything." The two friends sat under the baobab tree, watching the sun dip below the horizon, casting a warm, golden light over the village. The challenges they faced were far from over, but in that moment, they knew they had each other, and that was enough. The bond between Amina and Sika, tested by jealousy, strengthened by truth, and now fortified by forgiveness, would carry them through whatever lay ahead. And as the first stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Amina whispered a silent prayer of gratitude for the friendship that had not only withstood the trials of the day, but had emerged stronger, ready to face the future with courage and love. End of the story. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, and subscribe to Tales of Mame Campbell the Wise for more heartwarming and inspiring tales. Please also share with others.